You know, these spinning gears and bright tubes, they're a lot brighter than I remember them being. Like, wow, they're a lot brighter than them being. And they're powered by sunlight of all things, too. Gotta hand it to the Persians, very ahead of their time in terms of technical achievement. Anyway, what's cracking with you people? Not to him. Welcome back to Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. In the last one, we activated the palace defense systems, i.e. the death traps that are going to be hounding us through the rest of our adventure. And in this one, we're going to go ahead and face the consequences of our mistakes yet again. But first things first, let's go ahead and see what visions are lying wait for us. Some new acrobatic moves. A secret passage.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
So we as you can tell there, and this is something that I will give them credit for with the visions. Because with these visions, they show us. I mentioned in a previous part that I wasn't sure how I felt about the visions because I feel like spoiling what's ahead. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about the spikes. The spikes are pressure sensitive, so be careful with them. You pretty much want to run over, and that's the only way to really deal with it. You can restart the sands, but I'm just gonna take the hits right now. Okay, some more death traps here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the hits right now. If I get to a point where like I'm taking too many hits, then yeah, I'll restart the sand. I would start with the sands, but yeah, I mentioned in the previous part how I felt about them essentially showing off the
palace's defenses had a twisted logic of their own. They could be circumvented by using the strategically placed switches, which I soon learned to recognize. Yet it was hard to escape the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake by setting in motion such a deadly system of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
Well, at least Prince acknowledges it. But yeah, I brought up in an earlier part how I felt that showing off the trials that were becoming ahead for the prince seemed a little counterintuitive, but I do like that at least they're showing off that you can do different mobility combat moves as well in the visions. Like, you know you can run on walls and you know you can do acrobatic moves. Just put two and two together and you're good to go. So we have, you know, like how we have our ways of when in combat we have two kinds of voltage attacks which allow us to do damage or allow us to retrieve sands. We have a way to activate our sand abilities, our power abilities, as well as a basic attack. I also got this thing's time, so yeah. Any water? No, don't look like it. Alright, so there's nothing how to lift this right now. Use the walls for rebound attacks. So like that. Yes, your enemies can attack their allies in the game. It is a neat mechanic, I'm not gonna lie, and I like it when games do that, just to kind of make it easier on you. But don't rely on it too much. But they can also rebound off their enemies' blocking abilities. rebound off their blocks. So yeah. Just be warned that every time you do one of these one of those attacks that you know, does a lot of damage to them. Well, not damage, but that instantly obliterates them. You do miss out on a chance to use a sand. So bear that in mind whenever you're using your attacks, and just remember that every time you use it, that's one extra sand tank you're probably not going to get. So you have your risk reward there. Sucks to be you. Yeah, I got messed up there. Is there a water fountain nearby I can use? Here we got another sand. Sand that we can absorb. Well, not much we can do there. Let's see here, so we got this. There we go. Water fountain. I think they put a water fountain in every combat area, or I won't say water fountain, but at least a source of water in every combat area so you can restore your health as need be. I believe so anyway. Well, whatever the case may be. Let's go ahead and save. So yeah, we've got death traps galore. So yeah, that vision emphasized the point. Yeah, you really messed up on the death traps, my dude.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Anyway, let's continue onwards. But yeah, and then another part, I'm sorry I brought it up, but yeah, we saw that the hourglass was taken by some winged creatures. And the prince deduced that they've got to have a master, and it's got to be the Vizier, at least as far as he's concerned. Let's get it out. Where can we go? There's a button on the wall. Let's go ahead and press the button. The pillar in the center. Does it stay up, or does it not? No, it does not. When we fall down, we gotta hit the button again. Because we can't go that way. Let's jump this way. Nope, 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 nope. Calm down, Prince. Here we go. These menaces. These menaces I remember being harder for me to avoid. I don't recall having an easy time dealing with them. Let's put it like that. And yeah, you got moments like this you really got to be careful how you navigate. Semicircles. I guess it's just the way the gears turn. Alright, here we go. Jump over. So that's in our vision. And then we saw this in our vision. Okay, not like that. Okay, so we really can't get up to this, but what if we do this? Move around the ladder. Like I said, they make ample use of the Princess Agility inside this game to really craft a fun adventure for me personally. Okay, so we got two ways we can go here. We can go up that way, or we can go that way. Well, there's a hole in the wall, and as far as I know, holes in the wall have always been good at some. I've always led me to some good. Found the sands of time. I found the sands of time. Found the water fountain. And what do you know? We hear that music again in this winding hallway.
Strange. I feel as if I've been here before. I have been here before.
So the prince thought it was a dream, and now he knows for certain that it's not. But where are we? And what is this water? And our health increases again, so we can take a couple more hits. Alright.
I feel stronger than ever.
Not that way. But this way. There we go. Ooh, we got blades on the wall. I gotta admit, I do love the logo that they incorporate throughout the game. Just the Sands of Time logo, or at least the Assad's Palace logo, which I believe this is. Nope, 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 nope. There's a reason why it was faced that way. We're meant to go this way, and then wall run up like so. Parkour. Parkour. Prince has got to have balls of steel to pull this stuff off. I mean, really. Alright. Okay. A button to be pressed. Now, as we all know, these buttons are timed, so we gotta be careful. Wrong thing to do. We set onto the button. Okay, one more time. I know I'm using the sense necessarily, but I do just like using the mechanic. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I think they give you more than enough time on the time meter to really make do with the Let me stop there.
Farah! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think they give you enough time to really make do with the time resets. That was close. Almost didn't make it there. Okay, up we go. Up we go. We're on a time limit here, so if we get this wrong. Then we gotta roll. And that was his father. Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I could jump over these guys. Now be warned, the ones in blue, you cannot vault off of. For instance, see? Because he has 2 blades, you cannot vault off of. The one with single blades, you can. Alright. I think the Prince's father is also another enemy you cannot vault off of, so you're going to have to make do with what you got. Not going to do that. That thinks Fair is in trouble. Not going to do that. No, no. But you can do that to make it easier. The upside is that you don't have to worry about having to choose between recharging your sandbar and getting your tank up. It'll just do it simultaneously. So
Help me.
and yes, Bear does have a health bar. Make sure you keep an eye on her. They won't go for her too often, but when they do, it will remind you that she is indeed a thing a character that is there. And her arrows, if she does enough damage, will incapacitate the enemy long enough. It will incapacitate the enemy long enough that you can do your move to knock him down. Which is the Prince's father. He will not go down that easily. He wombo combo me. Right, no more. Right. Okay, so I want to help her, Farah. Oh, you guys can run off him. I thought you couldn't. Yeah, the Prince's father. Yeah, he is a very tough boss. Because he will block like crazy. And you can't just stand the time in. As you can see, it doesn't do much damage to him. So you can use a couple of acrobatic abilities to deal with him. But like with most bosses, you need to wait for an opening. Counterattacks do work. Oh no, you don't. If he sweeps low, you can't block that. I'll give you a couple of moves that you can deal with, but boss gotta have a couple of moves of his own. So yeah. And like that,
I'm sorry.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
That was not my father.
What are you doing? Stop!
Interesting. We actually saw a vision in there from either something from us later in the game or something we probably don't see. Okay, let's go ahead and save. A booby-trapped courtyard, the palace's defense systems. Yeah, let's go and knock this out.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time. So, this is the thanks I get for saving your life.
You don't understand. I need that dagger to undo.
To undo what I have done. Truly you must think I'm a fool.
You are right to be cautious. But fight as bravely as you may, you cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will spread. They will consume everything. I have heard it said that you are kind as well as brave. Please believe me. Help me find the hourglass.
It is in the Sultan's treasure vault, atop the Tower of Dawn.
How do you know that?
I just know. Come with me then if you insist. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up. Wait!
And you were worried about me keeping up. I'll cover you.
Please don't. You're liable to hit me.
And yes, Barra can hit you. Maybe misusing one, but whatever. And yeah, just like that, we have Farrah to help us out. She will provide cover fire, and once again, her usefulness in the central room is still applies here. Everyone she hits has a potential of put him in a stun state that you can then take advantage of. Okay, here we go. Right, I forgot you can't deal with him like that. Right in the backside. And yet more. But yeah, we saw a vision of the vizier with the hourglass in the Sultan's I think sun tower, I think is what he called it. So every now and then, some of the visions you get will be of events that we are just not going to witness. It's just things that we can assume are happening at the time.
Get out of here!
And Bear is now here. And yes, they will stay in that stun state for a while. And here we go. Whew. And yeah, Pharaoh will let you know if you're too hurt. Also, another thing that happens throughout the prince, you may have noticed his clothes have been getting dirty and progressively more damage. Pure white pants, got a little bit of brown dirt on it. Left sleeve gone, hat gone. As you go through the journey, the prince will take a beating, and I mean a beating. So get ready to see a lot of the prince pretty soon. But anyway, let's go ahead and see this vision, and we're gonna call it a part here because man, oh man, things are starting to get a little bit crazy.
Please, not again.
And Pharaoh's worried. And Pharaoh's worried as to us going in here again.
Stop.
Another sand power. Have to take a look at that at some point. You want to save? Yes. The death of the Sand King.
Are you all right?
How long was I out?
Long enough. What if the sand creatures came back?
They won't. Not here anyway.
And just like that, we're going to call it a part here. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome. And the plot's starting to thicken just a little bit. Deuces.